short ball.
No, I didn't put Sonny Baker in. It was between Josh Tong or Sonny Baker. It was between those two. Welcome back, Wicketers. We are back at it again on the Wicket Watchers podcast this week. My name is Saran. I'm one of your co-hosts as always. And here I welcome a very depressed secondary co-host.
You can't call me secondary co-host when you left for that.
I'm in second. The second one, because there's 1, 2, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the number one. I'm number one. Mate, you left for a month. I carried this podcast while I was gone.
Fair enough.
So it's me, Ollie. Loving it at the moment.
He's loving life.
Yeah, definitely. Being an England cricket fan, Liverpool fan, is like the hottest thing at the moment. It feels like hell.
You know, I'll spare laughing at him this time because he's already very depressed.
I know you want to. I'm not
That's
really
fine.
bothered.
I got all my frustration out last week. I laughed at you for a long period of time.
You can do all you want.
No, I don't even have the giggles in me right now. I ended up wasting that about 10 minutes ago.
I can tell by your face you're desperate to do it.
I'm just good at masking it. Anyway, we'll get started with your favourite topic.
Yeah, okay, so we'll start at the beginning, because the beginning was beautiful. Joe Root. What a man, Joe Root. He finally got that century in Australia.
Took him long enough.
Shut up. You already annoy me. Yeah. It was brilliant. He saved England. Zach Crawley. Finally, we called it. He was going to be good in Australia, and he played well in this test match. Even in the second innings, he played well.
Finally.
Zach Crawley proved why he was chosen this test. Mm-hmm. But other people are on fraud watch. Harry Brook, right? We all know Harry Brook is a talented cricketer, right? We know this. Mm-hmm. But he's got the brain cells of a baby.
Wow. Oof.
The talent is there, but he is so stupid at times. It worries me. He's got the potential to be one of England's greatest ever cricketers. But he's just so stupid. So stupid. But it's not just him. It's everyone else too. I've had enough of Ollie Pope, to be honest.
No, okay. I understand the frustration towards Ollie Pope. I really do. But I still think dropping him for Jacob Bethel is just not worth it.
No, I didn't say I was going to drop for Jacob Bethel. I'll move on.
Just dropping him in general, I think it's not worth it. I've seen it so much on social media where loads of people are saying to drop Ollie Pope, but it's like you said, you shouldn't drop Ollie Pope because it's not just him. In fact, if you actually look at it properly, then I'd say the worst batters.
Sure, we've got to take some people out the fight. We've got to make some changes, and we're not going to take out Harry Brook. We're not going to take out Jamie Smith. So we've got to take Ollie Pope out, because if you actually look at our squad, the only person who is replaceable in the batting lineup, who we've got backup options for, is Ollie Pope.
I still think, though, Jamie Smith, he looked all at sea, against the Australian bowlers. Yeah. He looked all at sea. I'm telling you now, by the end of the Ashes, he's going to be the worst batter. I'm telling you that right now. I'm calling it.
Yeah, I understand, but we've got no backup wicketkeeper, have we?
Ollie Pope.
No, exactly. Our backup wicketkeeper is Ollie Pope, and we can't drop both. So I'll personally drop Ollie Pope.
I still don't get this argument though, because who would you then replace Ollie Pope? Who would you replace?
I'll put Will Jacks at 3.
Will Jacks at 3. Okay, then who's the person coming in? Who's the person coming in?
What do you mean who's the person coming in?
What, just a bowler? Like, who's going to be replaced?
Yeah. Like Tonga Bashir.
Yeah, but Will Jacks in red ball cricket, or more specifically Test cricket in general, he's not a number 3. He's batted for England and Surrey at number 6.
I know, but have you seen this England side? They don't care. They'll move anyone anywhere. We know that this race we're on. So you can't say, for first class side, he hasn't batted at 3. That doesn't mean he can't bat at 3 for England, because that's what they will do. They don't care.
Oh, England cricket is just very confusing. I can't wrap my head around it. I really can't with you guys.
Because I've explained to you multiple times how we work. We do not care if you bat someone in first class cricket. We don't care. They don't care.
Yeah. I understand that, but if you look at the results in Australia, that's helped, hasn't it?
No, right. Oh, you're already on me. Right, hey, the batting lineup has been the problem. The way they're lined up has not been the problem. The problem is,
it's just the batters in general. Like, the lineup's not been an issue. I'm not saying the lineup's an issue. I'm not saying that.
Here's my main statement going to this. England are still better than Australia. I comfortably say England are still better than Australia. We are a better team than Australia, but that team our mentality is not there. We are not thinking properly. We are playing stupid shots constantly. The amount of drop catches, that is the reason why we lose in Australia. Little things like this is the reason why we lose. We are still the better. I comfortably believe we are still the better team than Australia. We've still got the better team, but we make stupid mistakes, and they don't.
I think on paper you're right. You're right.
On paper, we are still the better team. No, even not on paper, I still think we are the better team. But we do not. We make little mistakes what cost us, because Australia would have not got 511 if we took our catches. Like, Jamie Smith dropped those catches in that first innings. When does Jamie Smith ever do that? A lot. He's been a solid wicketkeeper before now, but in that Australian first innings, he kept him dropping stuff. We have that mentality of our mentality is awful. Ben Stokes called this out too, that he doesn't like the mentality of his dressing room at this moment. And there's this constant thing from the media saying Bazball is dead. It is looking like it's going bad. It does look dead. It looks completely dead. We are not playing Bazball. We are not.
That's the biggest thing that I think that's happened in Ashes so far. Like, in the first innings, I saw England playing Bazball. They were good.
No, we are playing Bazball. We're trying to play Bazball, but not doing it correctly at all. Like, the only person who's shown the Bazball mentality so far in this entire series has been Harry Brook, because it's Harry Brook, but he's been getting out stupidly. He's looked good. When he's been batting, he's looked good, but then he just gets out in such a stupid way.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh Archer. We know Joe just plays his own way, and England let him do that because Joe Root. And you could say Zach Crawley a bit too. And yeah, I'll say Zach Crawley. Besides that, no one else has shown that basketball mentality.
I mean, I've already called it that I already said that Ben Duckett would be a flop in this Ashes, and lo and behold, I was correct. And
I predicted that. Charlie predicted that. You predicted that, and we're sadly all right.
Mm-hmm. I'm not even surprised, because, like, Ben Duckett, he's a bit of a weird case. Like, if you put him against any spinner in the world, I guarantee you he will probably be one of the best batters in that lineup. Yeah. Like, if he played, I'd say, in Pakistan right now, facing off against spinners, he'd just sweep them all day. But Australia is a different beast entirely. And it showed. It really showed.
Yeah, no problem the bowling, right? Not the bowling, yeah. it was expensive in that first innings. Very, very, very expensive. But that is because the captaincy of Stokes in the second test
it was poor.
Was poor. Especially in that Australian first innings. He brought the short ball out way too late. So Australia was literally edging everything, but that when the drop catches coming in, when nobody could catch the ball, letting Mitchell Starc get 77 runs is diabolical.
Exactly what I was thinking. He's apparently the most prolific number 9 batsman in Australia. Apparently,
that is awful. Letting Mitchell Starc get 77 runs is sackable. I've used that sackable word way too much recently. That is awful.
Although I don't think Ben Stokes is the one to blame here. I mean, yes, that was a horrendous strategy. Like before you shout and scream, like I think Ben Stokes. There's very little that you can blame on him. I mean, that part is the biggest part you could probably say, but I think it's more of a collective batting failure. It's more of a failure collectively.
I think the entire team, mentally are just not in it, and that is going to lose you the Ashes. The biggest thing about this Ashes on Australia, England have the better team. It's obvious we have the better team, but if we're not in it mentally, we're going to lose.
Yeah, 100%.
We were outfought, outbowled, outbattered. We just looked like we gave up, and it's enough. With another thing, what happened in the second and first test, England got into a good position and bottled it because mentally they thought that's happened twice now already. We had both times we won the first day. Then the second day we get obliterated. It's happened twice. It's not good enough, and we now have to win 3 in a row.
When you haven't won a single test in Australia.
It's just like...
I think this just shows how important losing the first test was, because if they won that first test, they would have been riding with so much confidence.
It would have been 1-1. It would have been 1-1.
Exactly, because I think everyone knew going into the pink pool test that was Australia's home backyard, and it would take a miracle to win.
No, but we should have won. If we didn't drop all those catches and we didn't bat so stupidly, we would have won. For that first innings, and
plus you won a favourable toss as well, which makes it even worse.
We won the favourable toss twice now. We're winning the toss, and then we just crumble. It's so bad. I think if we currently, I reckon we're going to lose 5-0.
I predicted 4-1, 5-0. I can't remember what I predicted.
You predicted 3-1 Australia. I predicted 3-1 England. I predicted 3-1 England. You predicted 3-1
I'm going to stand by my prediction. I think England will win at least one test.
Hope so. Generally, I'll literally take one test out this way. Very.
We have to talk a little bit about Australia, though, because I mean, first of all, they've lost Pat Cummins. And they lost Josh Hazelwood, yet they still managed to win.
Yeah, we get it. But I'm not surprised, because they have Scott Boland and Mitchell Starc. They don't need all these bowlers.
I don't know. I thought that they were going to put way too much pressure on Mitchell Starc, and then Scott Boland's good, but he's not on that level of Josh Hazelwood.
He's that good against England.
Yeah, against England only.
Third test, I reckon Bashir's going to play.
Things go from bad to worse.
I reckon we've been told, because Ben Stokes came out. He came out before the second test started. Right before it started, I said Bashir is still number 1 spinner. But he said basically saying Will Jack's there for batting depth.
So who do you think's going out for Bashir?
I think it's going to be Ollie Pope. I think they're going to use him as the scapegoat. That the media's been used as the scapegoat. So I reckon Pope will be dropped for Bashir. I reckon Jack's going to go up to 3.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon, or they might bring you Bethel.
No, what a shame for Ollie Pope, though. What an absolute shame. I feel bad for him personally.
The thing is, I would be interested to see how Bethel plays.
I don't know. My hopes aren't too high for Jacob Bethel. I'm just going to leave that out there. My hopes aren't too high for him.
Because he's a talented cricketer. Definitely.
Whether he can translate that into...
He's not ready. He's definitely not ready for this. But...
We've seen we're 2-0
down. We're 2-0 down. We might as well. That's my thinking. We are 2-0 down. We might as well try something different. At least you showed that.
Josh Tongue needs to come in, definitely.
I think he should have played Pinkball Test. That was a strong thinking of Josh Tongue to have played Pinkball Test.
It was that tail yet again. That stupid tail for England.
Again. And that's why I said Josh Tongue needs to play games.
I reckon they're going to play Josh Tongue in that next test because that Pinkball Test was an eye-opener.
I reckon Arch might get dropped because can Arch play 3 in a row?
Probably not.
Exactly. I reckon Arch could get dropped for Tongue. I won't be surprised if that won't.
Do you reckon Mark Wood's going to play anymore, or is he...
I don't think he'll play 3rd. He could play the 4th or 5th. He's definitely not playing 3rd. I don't think so. I think this was expected the same way with him. But the thing is, though, what's annoying, I think if he did pick up that injury, he would have played the 2nd test. Because I remember last time we went to Australia with the pink ball, Mark Woods was really good with that pink ball. So we kind of missed out there.
Oh, dang it. See Mark Wood with that pink ball.
So Adelaide's next.
I remember watching you and Charlie. You said that Adelaide would suit England the most.
Yeah, we said Adelaide or was the first one at Brisbane? Whatever the first one, we said Adelaide or the first test. Would suit England the most. Yeah, but if early prediction for it, will England win it? Or will Australia end the Ashes here?
I have a good feeling for England. I think England might win this. It's either going to be a win or a draw. That's my prediction.
Well, I'm just going to say win England just because I want some hope.
It's the England delusion coming in again.
No, but this is just... I'm looking for some type of hope.
I swear he said this last time for the pink ball test and he jinxed England. He said this last time.
I predicted us to win every test so far because we need to. This is a must win.
That's an understatement. This is potentially make or break because I think if England lose 5-0 in Australia, then Stokes and McCollum could be looking at the sack.
No, they're gone. They're definitely gone if we lose 5-0 because we can't lose 5-0 again. But we can. That's the thing. We can lose 5-0 again because we probably are going to lose 5-0 again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, is that enough Ashes talk for the day? Have you had your fill?
Say more people want to criticise.
You want to criticise more?
No, I'm thinking say more people want to criticise. I want to go more into Harry, but Harry, mate.
Oh no. Get ready for this rant, guys.
Once again, you're the future of England. But please stop being so stupid. Please, I'm begging you. Because we've seen the talent. You got a triple century before. We've seen it. But you have moments like this is going back to England-India. It's going all the way back to England-India. When he got out, when England was in control of that fifth test, he got out when he got a century. He went for a big shot and got it completely wrong. went out and England collapsed. It needs to change. Because he'll probably hit a century next game. I hope he does. But he'll hit a century, but still get out stupidly.
You're thinking Harry Brook will hit a century. I think Zach Crawley will hit a century. That's my prediction.
This is what Harry Brook does. He hits a century, but still gets out stupidly. And that is what he's going to do. And that might end up costing England the game.
Either that or get out for a golden duck, one of the two.
The thing is, this another thing. It's annoyed me that we haven't talked an extra sphere about him. I said when the squad came out, I said we needed it looked a player light. That we needed someone else because Wicket, he's playing awful.
He's struggling. He's really struggling.
He is really struggling.
I reckon if he plays bad in this third test, they might consider dropping him.
But for who? This is my problem.
Well, that's the good thing about bringing in the England Lions squad because.
No, but Saron, the only way we can add someone to our squad if someone gets injured and it's ruled out for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we can't just say, we're just going to get someone to England. We're not allowed to do that. That's why I'm saying we should have took. What's his name?
Ollie Robinson? Tom Haynes?
No.
Steve Hamid?
He had a really good 100. Like, really, really good 100. It got him into the England T20 side. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Sam Curran?
No. I would have took Sam Curran, but no. Why can't I remember his name?
What's his name?
He backed up with the over Invincibles.
Jordan Cox.
That's it. I was add the Jordan Cox to Ashes squad. I was 100% putting that.
I was surprised he wasn't added to the Ashes squad. I was really surprised he wasn't.
As a spear batter. Because he could have opened. How happy it opened Jordan Cox. I think Jordan Cox is such a talented cricketer.
He could bat anywhere. You could genuinely place that man in at number 11 and he'd still score a good score.
Same with Ben Stokes. Ben Stokes could bat anyway. Why don't we open Ben Stokes again? Do you remember?
Ben Stokes' batting really annoyed me in that Ashes, though. It really annoyed me.
Why? He got top century.
No, but still, he's the main man behind Bazball. He's.
Yeah, but I understand what you mean. But the situation we was in, he had to. He had no. If he won. Yes, attacking, it could have worked, but it might not work. The way he batted was perfectly fine. But I agree to some point, he still should have been a bit more aggressive than he was. Yeah.
What really annoyed me is that, I've seen England in this spot so many times before, where they've been,
Stokes, he tried to go full Ben Stokes. No,
wait, listen to my point. At one end, I understand if Ben Stokes is trying to block, but at the end of the day, all that was doing was that it delayed the inevitable.
No, but it goes into a lead.
It got into a lead, but what usually happens, I'm thinking generic Bazball scenario. Obviously, it's different to what happened here, but usually you expect one batter to, be the more defensive one, but then you'd expect counter-attack from the other end.
I think it was the right thing to do. I really think it was the right thing to do because
Ben Stokes, he really was just delaying the inevitable, in my opinion. I'm not going to waffle on about Ben Stokes. We've already talked about him, but I still stand by my prediction that I think he's going to do absolutely horrendous in these next 3 tests. I'm sorry, but I don't see it. Ben Stokes, Ben Duckett, Jamie Smith, but all 3 of them are on the hit list.
Ben Stokes literally not been that bad. He's been on about better players, but okay.
Yeah, I'm predicting the next 3 he's going to have a nosedive. Yeah, I said it. You can quote me on that.
I want to move on, to be honest.
Right. T20 World Cup groups.
Yes, I need to get this up. Because
I've memorized one of them. I've memorized mine.
Yeah, I've memorized ours too. So I'll just go through.
Before we talk about them,
let me go
what's your general thought?
I'll go through every group first. Let me go through.
Okay.
So in Group A, India, Namibia, Netherlands, Pakistan, USA. Group B, Australia, Ireland, Oman, Sri Lanka, and Zimbabwe. Group C, Bangladesh, England, Italy, Nepal, and West Indies. Group D, Afghanistan, Canada, New Zealand, South Africa, and UAE. So we'll start from Group D. Then we'll go to Group A. We'll do Group A last.
The Group of Death, Group D. Oh, what a group. Oh, this is spicy.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. We know Canada and UAE are probably going to go out. That's just them two will be the bottom two. Let's be honest.
I mean, we won't know until the tournament. But we have surprises before that we can't discount them.
We have a big prediction, don't Wicketers. So do you remember how we did 100? We're going to do something. We're going to do the same for the T20 World Cup, where we're going to go through every team and give each prediction for each group. Then we're going to predict our overall winner at the end, and semi-finals, finalists, and just a whole prediction video, and going through the teams. That's one big video. It'll probably be about 2 hours long. Just saying.
It's going to be a long one, so strap in.
Yeah, but this is just our quick little thoughts. So, Group D.
The Group D death.
Yeah, it's for me. We can rule Canada out straight away. That's my initial thoughts. You can rule Canada out straight away. Why do you think UAE's got a sneaky chance?
I've got that weird feeling as well. UAE. I think they can spring an upset or two because quietly they've been looking pretty good. I know the International League T20 that's happening right now. Not many people are watching it, but
no.
But I think UAE are producing some solid players. Alishan Sharafu, that's the player that comes to mind. Mohamed Wazim. No, I'm just saying this at ground level.
Very, very ground level. Because we're still
those are two players who I think they're quietly pushing UAE through. I'm sorry, I had to mention them.
Yeah,
UAE are my dark horses for that group.
They've got a sneaky shout, but of course the three big teams in there: Afghanistan, New Zealand, and South Africa. The conditions are probably not going to suit New Zealand.
When did they ever suit New Zealand? I feel like New Zealand have gotten the short end of the straw the last 2-3 World Cups.
So, my early prediction that Afghanistan and South Africa will go through. I think South Africa will dominate the group, but I think second place will be up for grabs.
I think Afghanistan will finish top, and then South Africa will finish second.
No, but South Africa are way too good as a T20 nation to not finish top. They're the top team in that group for a reason.
But Afghanistan, you have they've quietly been a rising Asian super giant.
How poor did they perform in the Asia Cup? Afghanistan.
Yeah, they did perform poorly in the Asia Cup. I agree with that.
That was basing off the last T20 tournament they performed in, and they didn't do well. When South Africa in their last T20 tournament, they got to the final.
I don't know. I still have a strong feeling. Afghanistan will finish top of this group.
Group C. That's Group C. England's been given a really easy group. England's been given a really easy group. Really easy. West Indies are messed. Nepal are awful. Italy. I mean, it's Italy. The only team what they might lose to is Bangladesh.
I mean, I don't know. Bangladesh cricket, it's been on the rise, I'll admit. Their T20s have been alright.
Bangladesh are the type of team to beat England. Because they just got a bunch of spinners, and England against a team full of bunch of spinners normally lose.
I don't know, though. Bangladesh's batting is brittle. I'm talking fingernail brittle. Even if England could manage to get 150, 160, I reckon Bangladesh still wouldn't be able to chase that down, even with their new openers, because I'd say Bangladesh are in even more of a mess than West Indies are in.
I think England will top the group easily, and then Bangladesh will come second.
No, I think I think England and West Indies. I don't think Bangladesh is qualifying.
West Indies. That's like the biggest joke I've said.
Look, I agree with the fact that West Indies are a mess. I just think that West Indies mess is better than Bangladesh.
Watch Nepal, Italy just take it, come second.
Could you imagine? Somehow Italy of all teams.
Group B. So Australia will top it. I think that's quite simple. But I think it's very open for that second spot. But it depends. It's just Sri Lanka, very good. But I don't know.
Go through the teams again. Go through the teams in Group
B. Australia, Ireland, Oman, Sri Lanka, and Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Australia will top it. We agree.
Australia is going to top it, I think.
Yeah.
I think Sri Lanka will probably go second.
I think it will, Sri Lanka. But could any other team surprise us?
Yeah, definitely. Ireland and Zimbabwe, both of them could definitely spring a surprise or two.
So Ireland did, in the T20 games in England, they did compete very well in them. I know England won all 3, but Ireland did definitely put up a fight.
And if you remember, Ireland actually beat England in Australia, like in that 2022 World Cup.
Yeah, then the one we won.
Ireland was also very competitive in Australia as well.
Cheers to remind me we won that T20 World Cup. Cheers.
Moving on.
Who did we beat in final?
I don't know what he's on about.
I
think Oman finished comfortably at the bottom of this group because the cricket group has been a mess. I've talked about this before, but players who have played in that T20 World Cup, that team is unrecognizable from the last one. Like, with players not being paid the money they deserve, like, they've been forced to go out of that team and into a different country. It's a disgrace to the word cricket in that country. It's horrendous.